everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting episode where we get to talk about any and everything real estate uncensored. Now, it's safe to say this is a place where we get to break tables anyhow and any which way you want. So today, we're going to be breaking the tables on new clients in the diaspora. Today is your thought. We're going to be talking about mistakes clients in the diaspora makes when they're buying properties here in Lagos, Nigeria. So today is about gisting and gossiping. So I'm going to tell you a story recently about a particular guy that was based in the US, and he wanted to buy a property, or rather he bought a land and he gave the money to his uncle to, continue building, to be building for him. And the uncle was always giving him pictures, would send him pictures about the progress of the property, would send him, oh yes, we need this one, we've gotten to this stage. This young man that is working in the cold, snow, who knows, probably he even has 4 jobs or 3 jobs he's doing a day. Who knows, maybe he sleeps 4 hours a day just to get enough money to build something in his own town, so that probably he can retire to Nigeria after a certain period of time. Now he keeps sending money to his uncle. His uncle was sending him pictures and everything, letting him know that yes, things are going well, it's progressing, send money, we've gotten to this stage, blah, 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 to the extent that the uncle even sent him picture of the house that is almost completed. So it's just to, do the fittings of the interiors and everything. So this man decided that, finally my house is ready. Let me come to Nigeria. I'm a house owner. He was so happy, so proud of himself. Only for uncle to come to Nigeria. My people. He came to Nigeria, came to his uncle. Uncle, how far? How come my son? Everything. Okay, uncle. Okay, thank you so much for all that you've been doing for me. You're this, you're that. I'm very sure he would have bought a lot of things. In appreciation, probably if the uncle has children and all that, he would have bought things because he knows that, yes, this is a family he can trust and the person has helped him out, blah, 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 blah. He got to the house, first day, second day, oh yeah, uncle, have fun now. Let's go and see my house and bigger. That story changed. What did the uncle say? The uncle told him, no house. This young man realized that there was no house anywhere. In fact, the wonderful uncle used the hard-earned money. He didn't use it to build a house for himself. He didn't use it to buy land for himself. Instead, the uncle was using this money to live a baby boy life. He even married a wife, added to the one he has. And he had the effrontery to tell this young man that the young man is stingy, that he should go back to the US, that is there not enough money there? Why is he being greedy? Can you imagine the effrontery? Now that is what happens when you trust your brothers, when you trust your family, when you trust probably your friends. When you're buying property, you just trust them. Now that brings us to our first mistake that we're going to be talking about, brotherly love. Now, brotherly love, it could be your brother, it could be your cousin, it could be your very close friend, but a relative or someone that you consider or you put in the category of your family, or a representative that will come and check out properties that you are buying, or you put in charge of something that you're building, a property that you're building. In things like this, you do not trust them entirely. Yes, I'm not saying that there are no good ones. There are good ones. I've witnessed a lot of them. I've witnessed a lot of good cases that you find out that, yes, the brothers will go the extra mile to make sure that the client or his brother or whoever is representing gets the best of the best. Now, for those of you that don't have, for goodness sake, we have agencies, we have construction firms that will do all these things. Now, imagine they are building for you I know it's difficult to leave your job and everything, but I know that in a year, you guys create time to go for vacations and everything over there abroad. You guys do that. Now you are pumping in millions of naira for someone to build a property for you or do whatever it is, a house project for you. Don't you think it's only wise for you to come down to Nigeria, surprise the person, and see what they are building for you? Monitor what they are building for you. Or if you cannot afford that, why don't you contact reputable agencies that will do this? We have different construction firms that does all these buildings, that would build for you, that you know that yes, they have fantastic track record. Yes, they might be expensive, but for goodness sake, is it not better for you to spend 300 million to build than for you to spend 200 million or 250 million because you want to cut cost? Yes, it's your brother that is doing it for you and all that. To be very honest with you, soup way sweet na monocular. So if you want something good, you should be able to pay for it. You don't want to waste all your time, your effort, all the energy and strength and the resources that you've put in to do this thing. You don't want it to go to waste. For those that are buying land, now you come to the place, you now say your brother should come and check out the land and all that. Okay, come and check out the land that I want to buy. I'm buying it from this realtor. Come and confirm. I'm an advocate for whatever it is you're buying. Send a representative to come and confirm what you're buying. Apart from the fact that you do your due diligence and all that, which is a constant, which is mandatory, especially when you're working with my agents, it is mandatory you do that before you buy any property. I've had instances where the client sent his representative to come and check the property. Now, the property the representative wanted to check, after the representative finished checking, he was not even interested in even checking. The first thing he told me, he said, madam, this property that I'm checking, there's no need. It is all right. I know it's all right. I trust you. But what we are going to do is that the commission we are going to do is 60-40. I will take 60 and you will take 40. And there's nothing that you are going to do. If you don't agree, I will tell my brother that this land is a bad land. And trust me, believe anything I say. And sometimes, that day I just looked and I was like, my brother, to hell with whatever it is you want to say. Your brother asked you to come and check, and that is what you're going to do. And he told me, I shouldn't worry. Maybe I'm trying to prove stubborn. That he would tell his brother that this land I'm selling, or this property I want to sell to him, is a bad land. And his brother would listen to him. As in, we face a lot of things. Now, imagine a brother that you have not given money for years, has been asking you for money for years to come and help him out for something that he wants to do. Probably is asking you for 200K. And you now go and meet that brother and tell him that you want to buy a house of 200 million or you want to buy a land of 5 million. Tell me, it's two ways. Is either he will do honestly and, do the right thing, or he will do the wrong thing. Whatever it is, if you are not lucky, he will do what favors him. And what happens to you? You later say the realtor is bad. So most times, we need to be careful. If you are buying a property, we have what they call Google Earth pin. Once you get that, it enables you to see the location. In short, if I give you the Google Earth pin of where I am now, when you put it on your system, it will show you all the streets around this place. In short, you have an excellent idea of what the environment looks like. It would even, as in life where I am, I will give it to you, you will see it. We also have agencies that will help you with that. Do you understand? We have agencies that will help you with that. Now, this brings us to our next point. Trusting blindly. There's something called trust, and there's another thing called trusting blindly. They are two different things. Let me give you an example. You want to buy a property from me. Now, you trust me well because you've worked with me for years. So you know what I can do and what I cannot do. Now you want to buy a property. So because you trust me, you are extending your trust to the property, believing that because you trust me, the property automatically, because it's coming from me, would also be good. Now, let me not lie to you. Myself and the property are two different entities. I am not the property. Yes, I bring the properties to you. I can be very honest with you. We can have like 50 properties under our cabal. It's not everything we search. That's why we ensure and we make sure that any property you see that you like, you do a search, a thorough search on it. Now, there are some properties that we pick out and we do search on. Now, to be very honest with you, you cannot say you are going to do search on all the properties. Now, properties that I say that I'm putting to my name, I go as far as doing a thorough search on it. Now, because I've done a search does not mean you will not do your search. There are some properties that you can also bring to me and say, okay, you saw it and you want me to, and you want to buy. Tell me, do you think this property is good? If I tell you that, yes, the developer has a good track record, the developer has a good track record does not mean that property is all right. Now, take for example, I have 10 properties that I'm selling. I am the developer. And at the end of the day, I found out that, okay, some of the properties are not good, but guy, I've put money, I've invested so much time and money in it. I need to sell that property. You think as a developer, I would tell you a property that I bought that probably is bad market and I've spent trillions of millions of naira. You think I will now tell you not to buy it because what? In short, you will buy it. You have to do your own due diligence. If you're not satisfied with it, you leave. Now, these are two different entities. So you need to check. You need to do your own search. You need to do your own due diligence. Don't say because the real estate company is very big. Now, I was having a conversation with a client and they wanted to buy a property and I told them, oh, okay, sir, we need to do your due diligence. These are the documents, send it to your lawyers, the necessary, and do the necessary search. And he said something to me, he said, Temi, no, I cannot, that the company that was advertising it, I saw their ads, and the company is a huge company, so I don't think they would want to tarnish their image by bringing out products like that. And I said, sir, it does not work that way. Yes, the company wants to sell all of its products. You expect them, if they have bad products, they should tell you that the bad product is bad and they won't sell it. They will run at a loss. So you have to do your own part. You need to protect yourself so that you don't get into trouble. I'm not saying that there are no trustworthy realtors. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is, in as much as you trust your realtor and the property are two different entities. It does not stop you from doing the necessary search you need to do. You are the one at risk. You are the one bringing the money. There are a lot of realtors that they don't care. Oga, you are supposed to do your search before. So don't come and fault me for your mistakes. And not everyone will tell you, Oga, go and do the search. I beg, if you not do the search, I don't want wahala. They would not. So you need to protect your own side by doing what is right. Okay? So trusting the realtor is good. After you've done your own track record, you've done your own due diligence on the realtor and knows the realtor has a good track record. But even if you are buying from a not trustworthy realtor, do your own part by checking out the property, doing your own search on what you want to buy. It's like when you want to buy something, will you not check the product you are buying first? If you are going to the market, do you just buy like that? No, you do your own search. So it's important you do your own search properly before you go and trust realtor blindly to buy anything. Now, this brings us to our very last mistakes. Now, imagine you as an investor getting advice from someone that has little or no idea about real estate. Auntie Nkechi, what kind of advice do you want that person to give to you? Someone that is living in a rented apartment but has 5 luxury cars has no interest in buying real estate. In fact, the person believes that investing in a property is a waste of time. Is it that person that you want to go and ask for advice? Guy, I'm about to buy a property and it's in so area, it's in the Lekki, this is this, and person say, that place in a village now, why you won't buy? Or, you want to buy from Lekki? They are too expensive, oh, forget that thing, or God forget. In short, they are demolishing everywhere. Forget that thing. See, buy so and so, buy this. It discourages you. What do you expect? So you have no business seeking advice from people that knows nothing about investing in real estate. It's a different ball game whereby you know so much, but you don't have the funds to buy. It's different from you having the funds, but you don't have an idea, you don't even want to buy. Those are two different things. So it's advisable you speak to people that are experienced in the real estate industry. It could be a property lawyer. It could be anyone, any of your friends or your families that knows, that has an in-depth knowledge about this. Or better still, seek for professional advice. We have different agencies. They're around. They can give you proper consultation. They can give you analysis. You can contact Realty Report. Realty Report can give you proper analysis on all these things. You can contact your agents. You can call them and just have a proper... You don't need to buy from me to come and ask for consultation. Sometimes you're not ready to buy, but you want to know, you want to prepare your mind for the future. It's not a bad thing. In short, I always recommend it. It's good for you to do your research, go back, prepare, then when you are ready, you come back and you know that yes, you're not just coming to make all the, you are ready to buy because you know what you want and you're going straight for what you want. It's a good thing, it's not a bad thing. So I hope these things that I've mentioned, we would look into it and try not to make those mistakes. 1, do not buy blindly. Do not trust blindly to buy. Do your search. Understand that the realtor is not the owner of the land. The realtor is not the land. Okay? 2, don't seek advice from people that has little or no knowledge about real estate. Seek advice from people that understand the business, people that knows about this, people that understand the locations and know the appreciation rate, not people that you go and meet and they just believe that when you buy a property from Lekki in January, in February, you bought it for 15 million. In February, it has turned to 100 million. I'm not asking you to go and meet those people. I'm not asking you to go and meet the people that will tell you what you want to hear. No. I'm asking you to go and meet the people that will tell you the truth. What was the last one I said? Let me check it out. Okay, brotherly love. Thirdly, remember, you don't need to believe that your brother, I'm not saying your brothers are bad, don't quote me wrong. But what I'm saying is that even if you're buying a property and you want your brothers to check and everything, do it right. Work with the right people. You know your family more than I do. You know your friends more than I do. Sometimes we do not know most of the things. If you're not sure, there are agencies that would help you go through all this. I keep saying it. There are agencies. We have construction firms that will help you. We have agencies that would walk you through, that would refer you to construction firms. We have a lot of these things. All you need to do, I'm just a phone call away. Give me a call and I will walk you through. Okay? Please, you cannot keep falling into the same issue. You cannot keep doing the same thing and expect to get a different result. I know a lot of you have bad experiences about investing in Nigeria, but if you do it right, you would not fall into any of all these nasty issues. You will not be a victim of putting so much money into a project and all of a sudden you get somebody that is not doing anything. Or be like the man that put so much investment, gave the money to his brother, his brother bought the property in his own name instead of his own elder's sister's name. The owner of the property. Let's not be in that situation. Let's not give ourselves the opportunity to be in that situation. Do it right. Okay? Hope I did not scold you too hard. So these are the mistakes that you guys make. There are a whole lot, but these are the major mistakes that you make. I don't want you guys to get into these issues. I don't want you guys to get into trouble. I know a lot of you have had bad experiences investing in Nigeria, and this should change. And I need you to help you make it change. I can't do it on my own. So we need you to also help us make it better. Okay, by doing your part, and we do our part. That will make it nice. That's called collaboration, collabo. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was very educative and it will help someone. You know, we don't want you guys in the diaspora to, fall into wrong hands. You fall into several wrong hands, and we want you investing in Nigeria to be a sweet and smooth experience. That's why we want you to help us help you by collaborating. Do your part and we do our part, and you find out that it will be a smooth deal. So, you know the way we do it. Share this to someone that likes this. If you cannot relate to this, I believe you have someone that would be able to relate. Share this video to all those that needs to see it. Click on the notification bell so that each time we bring in content, different kind of content, you'll be the first to see it. And of course, you know the way we do it now. Smash on the like button. So until I come your way next time, remember to be informed. And I am Tima Williams, your property consultant, your best guide always to all of your real estate investment journey. Till I come your way next time,